Hi everyone, I'm Candi Wishman. I'm a psychic intuitive. Welcome to my channel and this video. This video is for Leos, or those of you that associate with the Leo zodiac sign, and also associate with twin flames. Now you could be a sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, or Venus sign Leo. Or you could be watching because your divine counterpart is a Leo. But either way, I'm grateful you're here. So what that means is that the sun, the moon, or the first house in your natal chart was in Leo, and Venus, was in Leo at the time of your birth. That's what that means to be a sun, Leo, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. All right. So it is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm a little crooked, I'm noticing. There we go. A little bit. I needed my V8. maybe I'm aging myself, but that's fine. So it is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Some of it might be for you, some of it might be for someone else. And know that nothing here is said with judgment. It's only love and to help you bring awareness to the things that may be blocking you or holding you up. I do tend to read for individual issues or individual things that we're overcoming, because everything you do for you helps you, your counterpart, and the connection. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at where you're at right now, Leo. Where are you at? Ooh, okay. So we have the Nine of Cups, but it's in reverse. So maybe feeling like your wishes haven't been fulfilled yet. Some are understanding of divine timing. Sometimes I just need to make sure that they're all right side up. Yeah, they're all right side up. So that meant to come out upside down. So I don't know. There's some kind of proof that hasn't shown up yet of all the work that you've been putting into something. Okay, so let's see what's influencing this. What is influencing you right now? What is influencing the energy of not having your wishes fulfilled type deal? We have the creative wand of inspiration. So what they're showing me, this is really interesting. My hair's a little crazy right now because it's humid. Just feeling really humid. It's very humid. It's very big. What they're showing me is whenever usually when you have like a creative spark about something, it usually pans out very quickly. But it's not this time. So, and it could be with your divine counterpart. I don't know. But I feel like it has more to do with the act of creation than the result of the creation, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's see what obstacle or energy is working against you at this moment in time. Make sure there wasn't. Oh, there was one. Look at that. Yeah. The Two of Pentacles. Okay, the Two of Pentacles is juggling. So if you're juggling too many things at once, it's almost like you're not really feeding or directing your energy, so to speak. So you could be trying to put your iron in a bunch of different fires and seeing what lights, but knowing when the energy is scattered like that, looking for results. I keep getting looking for results. So maybe you might be feeling like you're looking for results because there's a part of you that feels like without results, there's no proof, and without proof, what does this all really mean? So there's definitely some deep conditioning beliefs coming up with that, and that's very heavy for the collective right now. It's not selective to Leos out there. You may need to make a particular decision. You may be having a hard time making a decision with something. But I'm just hearing one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. So whatever that might mean. So what is your ideal situation or goal with this? Okay. Oh, interesting. We have another one in reverse that flipped out in reverse. Okay, so we have the Emperor. The Emperor is very much, the Emperor in reverse is someone that needs to control to feel confident. So I really feel the ideal goal here is to be able to trust and surrender without needing to control and still keep your confidence about things. Yeah, leading your life with confidence and not as a need to control. There's some kind of control for the outcome that's showing up here. What is the driving force behind this? Yeah, freedom. The Fool. Wanting to just be able to step out without planning, and just kind of fly by the seat of your pants is what I'm hearing. And Spirit could be driving you to do that, just even to prove to yourself that, you know, you're supported and you can trust yourself and you can trust your path regardless of whether it's mapped out properly or not. There's some kind of, what they're showing me is, it's almost like they always show me the relationship steps as a means of showing how we process results and progress, like milestones. So, you know, dating and committing to one another to be exclusive, and then moving in with one another, and then getting a dog or a cat or whatever, and then getting married and then having kids. And there's all these like milestones and steps that people need to make when they're in a relationship in order to feel like there's progress. And it doesn't mean I'm talking about an actual relationship for you or your beliefs about relationship. That could definitely apply, but this could apply to any aspect of your life, whether it be work, friendship, self. There's some kind of structure that you're holding yourself to, but it goes against what you truly want. You truly just want magic. And in order to have magic, you have to allow magic in instead of trying to control the outcome of the magic, if that makes sense. Okay. So what influences affected you previously, but you're moving out of? Okay, so this is interesting. This is the Page of Pentacles, and it's always seen to me as a learning card, sort of learning, having to relearn how you view your world, how you view yourself, how you view, how you view yourself, how you view your world, how you view the physical reality, but it's learning to adapt to a new way of being. And there were some of you that may have struggled a little bit with that. I feel like most of you are open. It's not about being open, but it was still clashing with that protective ego, with that definitive way of being, if you will, right? Interesting. But I do feel like there was, you were learning, and now you're learning to act or to embody, right? It was one thing to learn, it's another thing to embody now, is what I'm kind of getting. So what is likely to happen next for you, Leo? What is likely to happen next? Okay. Yeah. The point of no return, my friends, which is a beautiful place to be, because there's no fear in going back. There's no fear in going back to how things were if you were unhappy there. And it's a destined point for you. It's like that. It's its own milestone without the proof or progress. It's just an acceptance of things, which is really hard to do for most human beings. But I love that. I love that it's, you know, and here's the thing about control, because the wheel will show up sometimes for me where I get clients that are hanging on too tightly to the wheel and wanting it to go to a certain place. But the universe, that is all seeing and can see far beyond what our human minds can see, understands that there are certain stops that you need to make in order to truly appreciate and get where you're going. So that could be coming up as well, of maybe witnessing where you're holding on too tightly to the wheel and wanting it to be or go a certain way. Okay, so let's see. How do you see yourself right now? Okay. We have happiness. We do have family happiness, wanting happiness, right? We're in a reverse 9 energy, reverse 9 of cup energy, but you see yourself as the 10 of cups. So some of you may be faking it till you make it. And maybe that's working for you. Maybe it isn't. Like I said, there's no judgment. It's just coming up to be aware. So, and maybe, you know, it's almost like, you know, your abundance, feeling like you have your abundance, but you really have to embody that you have your abundance. You can't just pretend that you have it and it'll show up, if that makes sense. I keep saying that too. All right, influences of the circumstances that you're in, or the people or environment around you. Yeah, we've got a lot of closures happening, which can be very, it's very cathartic. It's actually a very beautiful thing to have your new beginning, but it can be very discombobulating or very uncomfortable. And if you're the type of person who likes tangible results when you're feeling uncomfortable, this is going to push the pendulum even further for you. And it's supposed to recognize that even though you're uncomfortable, everything's always working out for you. And it's a matter of, I remember seeing this card. I can't remember what deck it was, but it totally like hit me right here. It's like life happens, you know, your dreams happen, or something happens. You receive what you're wanting when you stop interfering with life. So are you interfering with life, or are you, or are you allowing life to happen? So that could be a big part of what's happening, because if you control these aspects of your life, chances are you're going to want to control your divine partnership as well. Okay. All right. What are your hopes and fears? What are your hopes and fears? What do you hope for? What do you... Interesting. I hope for a new beginning, but I fear the ending of whatever it is that needs to end so the new beginning can begin. Okay. So that's very interesting and very normal also, right? We fear endings, but we want sometimes so badly for that new beginning to begin, but something has to end in order to make room for it. So know that Spirit is acknowledging that, and know that Spirit is also saying that's okay. It's okay, because I mean, things come to an end whether we want them to or not sometimes. And some things, Lord knows, we keep alive longer than we need to. But your hope for a new beginning is coming. It's just the recognition that your fears and your hopes are going to bridge a gap between your waking and dreaming dreams, right? It's going to bridge a gap between your dreams and your waking reality. But they have to work together. All right, so what is a possible outcome here for you? Yeah, getting out of the drama, right? We come from drama. We come from chaos. We come from needing to solve or to fix or to prove. And I really feel that help is going to come, because it's the Six of Swords. Help is going to come to help you shift out of that in some way, to help you focus your energy, direct your energy, whether it's an ethereal being like your higher self, your spirit guides, angels, or it's a physical human being. Someone's going to come and help you, walk you through this if that's what you want. But regardless, you're moving into calmer waters. And the moving into calmer waters is going to help you allow. It's going to help you surrender. And really, only when you feel that creative, that creative urge. So I think there's an ant running up my leg. Will you take action? And then in that action, you'll let go of a result of that action, and just know the action's energy itself was potent. So I hope that this has helped. Be your peace, love yourself, share your light, and have an amazing day.